Hi guys, welcome back. So the other day I was working on the old XC90, drained the condensation out of the bottom of the fuel filter and discovered that there is quite a lot of surface rust going on in and around the fuel filter. So I am going to deal with that today. It's a nice easy process, very messy. So what we have is a Hammerite product, underbody seal. It's got added wax oil in it. This can go straight onto the rust, or rather, once we knock the worst chunks off, it can go straight onto what's left. You don't have to worry about it getting on plastics, you don't have to worry about it getting on painted parts, you don't have to worry about it getting on metal parts. In fact, it's actively quite useful on these brake lines, for instance, because pitted brake lines, rusted brake lines, are something that would be failed on an MOT inspection, certainly in the UK anyway. So to save having to change those out, and by the way, if you do need to change those out, shameless plug to my own content, there is a video which I will link down below that shows you not only how to bend the pipes but also how to flare the ends. Two separate videos in a series I did a few months back now actually. Definitely worth a look. But what we are going to do today is I'm going to wax oil all of this area here, give it a good spray on the mounts, just give it a good blast. Now I will at some point in the future do this properly with a sandblaster, take it right the way back to bare metal. Right now I just need a quick fix to stop it getting any worse. So just using basic hand tools, wire brush, slightly smaller wire brush, put a towel down on the floor to stop any drips wrecking the pavement, and spray on the underbody seal. I will speed things up from this point forward, because of the wind noise and cars going past. It's that time of day, but this is definitely something that you absolutely can do yourself. It absolutely will extend the life of your vehicle. These holes here, for instance, there's surface rust. If I was to let that go, it is probably within a few years going to rust a hole through the back of the rear footwell there. So let's get busy with this. I will be careful with these pipes, but I am very deliberately going to give these a quick brushing just to take any surface rust off there, which could result in petting later. And then I'm going to give them a blast with the wax oil as well, just to keep the ministry happy. So we'll just knock the worst of the chunks off. Oh, by the way, I should say, whenever you're working under a car on this kind of stuff, safety glasses are not optional. Get them on. The last thing you need is shards of rust in your eyes. Some kind of dust mask as well, I'd strongly recommend. Now today I've got a nice stiff breeze to the in the opposite direction. But certainly, if you're doing this inside, you'd want to take some kind of precautions to reduce dust inhalation. Right, not going to be too fussy about it. You simply don't need to be with this stuff, because the wax oil that's in this spray will continue to penetrate the rust after you've sprayed it on. You do just have to be, as I said before, a little bit careful about catching drips. And you do have to give this a good shake as well. I've already shaken this, but you have to shake these cans for about 3 minutes once you can hear the rattle going on inside it. Okay, once again with the eye protection, and if you are in any danger at all of breathing this stuff in, then some kind of respirator as well, and you just spray it on. Simple as that. Once you've finished, turn the can upside down and give it a couple of seconds blast to clear the nozzle. I'm just going to use that. Right, now that will dry in about half an hour, whereupon I will proceed to put another spray coat on, and overnight they'll dry to kind of touch dry. This isn't a product that ends up tacky. Some of these things are, but that will go lovely and hard, but it doesn't properly dry, so it won't crack, it won't let oil in, sorry, it won't let salty water in, it won't let rust form on the other side of it. It's an effective barrier against future rust inhibitor, and will certainly stop it from getting any worse. Hold it in time until such time as I can strip it back to bare metal using something like Kurust, and then prime and underpaint it properly. That will do as a patch job for now. Leave it half an hour, do another coat, and back in the garage. Okay, there you go guys, a super simple little how-to video on surface preparation and applying underbody seal, in this case with a little added wax oil, to your car. So there it is. If that's been useful to you, please pop down there and hit the like button, and I will see you next time. Take it easy guys.